Good afternoon, everybody. Took me forever to get started today. And my dog's getting me so hey down room.
While the energy continues to accelerate as we move towards the full moon. It is indeed intense, and many people feel like the energy is just moving too fast. We are in a huge shift, and the energies are swirling and chaotic as the old pattern breaks down and the new pattern starts to form. I feel that this will continue from now until the beginning of next year. At this time, the new Earth patterns will emerge and be clearly seen. What will that be like? Well, I have no idea, and I don't think anyone else has either. Those who hold expectations about what will happen now are likely to be disappointed. Even Spirit is guiding us towards our new golden destiny, by emphasizing the outcome of peace and joy, but letting us know that we are creating that outcome in cooperation with Spirit. And we are at that moment of great trust just before the manifestation of what we have intended and worked for. We hold our breath in anticipation as the cosmic energies whirl and then fall into place, revealing the beauty of our manifestation. So, in this period, be patient, be grounded, and keep your heart open. Patience is required, for things will manifest according to divine timing. Being grounded is important, otherwise, we might get caught up in the chaos out there as things shift and change rapidly. Keeping your heart open is also important. As people and things change rapidly, and as all illusions are brought to the surface to be released, many people are falling into judgment, either of themselves or others. At this time, release all judgments and know that everyone is doing the best that they can at this time. One of the fears that seems to surface is that of being left behind, and not being good enough to make the shift. Just know that this is an old energy from fundamentalist belief systems where God judges people. It is not true about this now moment. As Archangel Michael keeps saying, all are ascending into the fifth dimension. All who are here now have made that choice and all will ascend together. It is a group project, and no one will be left behind. Just know that light workers have worked tirelessly for many thousands of years so that this moment could occur, and the entire planet and her population could ascend into the fifth dimension together. Indeed, we are here. It is only the manifestation that still needs to occur. So, keep holding the light knowing that the moment is here, at last.
Hello, friends of the truth. Beloved masters, you are now in the process of reuniting with your star six soul families. You are ready to begin to form some of your many Trinity soul units, consisting of those souls who have activated and are consciously using all three God rays of divine will, divine love, wisdom, and divine active intelligence. Units composed of 3, 9, 12, 24, and 144 beloved souls. Many of these souls groups are in the formation stages on the physical plane. You, the One Word, are now in the process of creating these fabulously empowered spiritual units. You are the brave spiritual pioneers who will become inspiring examples for humanity. You are also the ones who will provide the initial memory seed atom codes of creative light, the new divine blueprint of the emerging cities of light on the earth plane. In addition, there will also be many soul groups, comprised of people who have never met on the material plane, formed within the new fifth dimensional unity sacred triad pyramids. These reunions and joint missions will be even more powerful and meaningful than the ones formed in person. Yes, my brave warriors of light, the long foretold era that you have all yearned and striven for is upon me. We of the realms of light rejoice in your victory. We stand steadfastly beside you as we all journey forth together to assure that the divine plan for the new ages is fulfilled. You are loved most profoundly. I am Archangel Michael. Dear friends, the time we have been waiting for is finally upon us. The no zone we have been in for some time now is over. It is time for action. We are strongly and clearly being given an important part of our new divine mission for the age of Aquarius. I have never felt Archangel Michael's love energy so forcefully. He is empathizing that during these critical times of transformation, we must take action now in order to ease some of the tremendous stress upon the Mother Earth, the Devil Kingdom, and the elements of nature. It is very important that you understand why our actions and participations are so critical. We are the ones who must bring and anchor the creative light that will activate the new divine blueprint, beginning with the activation of the crystalline structures deep within the earth, which contain the white fire seed, atoms of the five higher galactic rays of consciousness. Also, we must consciously begin to work with the great Devic and elemental kingdoms to transmute and clear all of the powerful, destructive negativity that humanity has been spewing out into the ethers. If we do not, there will be even more destruction via powerful fires, hurricanes, floods, and earthquakes. Universal law states that we must experience that which we create, and it is humanity that has created these powerful weapons of destruction. Archangel Michael has told us much over the years about how great crystalline structures were strategically placed deep within the Earth's surface when it first formed. These great cluster spires contain the divine blueprint programmed by our Father, Mother God for each sub-cycle of the seven great cosmic ages for humanity's sojourn within the sub-dimension.
Man, my whole brain hurts.
Our Earth, humanity, and all sentient beings are now integrating and processing the refined frequencies of the five higher rays of galactic consciousness. The blueprints for seven rays of God consciousness for our soul system have also been upgraded to incorporate the first three sub-levels of our fifth dimensional consciousness. Just as we, the starseed light workers, have been consciously activating the semi-dormant crystalline structures and the violet flames within the great earthly heavens for many years, it is now time for us to begin the process of activating the crystalline memory seed atom programming for galactic consciousness, which is contained within these great sentient crystal structures. We also have programmed memory seed atoms within our sacred heart and our sacred mind. Without even being aware of it, over time, some of us have gradually been activating these precious seed atoms. We have also been performing the service of the system in the activation of the memory seed atoms within those dear souls who are ready for this precious gift, as well as for our blessed earth. However, as activate champions of light and bearers of the new divine blueprint, it is now time for this process to be understood and actively used with intention by all of us. Memory seed atom crystals and adamantine practicals within the earth. Rana. While in deep meditation, Archangel Michael told me that there is historical and scientific memory seed crystals stored within great subterranean caverns in strategic places around the world. These etheric seed crystals are in the same caverns of the eternal violet flames, and both have an integral part to play in our present ascension process. The various sacred sites and holy places around the world have, most often, built over or near one of these great caverns, or where there is one of the great crystal clusters
Got you,
and
girl.
spires.
Got all
You
kinds
will
of them.
also find portal to find the
What do you think
inner
of that?
earth of some of the special sacred sites. When we are guided to visit one of these special places, we may experience a most wondrous event of which we are not even aware of at a time. If your intentions are pure and your energetic signature and soul song resonate at a higher fourth dimensional level or above, you will automatically activate the appropriate memory seed crystal stored within the cavern below the sacred site you are visiting. For quite possibly you have performed this service before, perhaps many ages ago, or quite possibly in a more recent past life. In turn, you will be gifted with an activation of some of the white fire seed atoms stored within your sacred mind. This will most likely to be memory seed atoms, some of which hold advanced information that you will need in the future. All memory seed activation atoms, which will trigger the activation of a particular talent, or perhaps healing memory seed atom, which will help you overcome some affection or release a troublesome, addictive habit. Throughout the Earth history, there are stories of masters and great beings who accomplished amazing feats, won great battles, created many magnificent edifices, and performed amazing miracles through their own, seemingly superhuman efforts. What has not been known heretofore is that these of the great ones knew how to draw forth some of memory seed atoms with the great caverns within the earth. They have the capacity to draw forth a full measure of the first ray of divine willpower, along with the atom measure of greater particles of light, and also life from within storehouse caverns deep within the earth. It is important that you understand that a good portion of the elements and particles of light allotted to the planet were stored with these great heavens when it first created. The balance was stored within the Earth's sacred heart core. Every planet, galaxy, sun, star system, sub-universe, and universe within the omniverse have repositories of adamantine particles of light, and so has every soul ever created. Just as we must activate the adamantine particles we carry within, and the ones we draw forth from the unlimited supply of greater light, we must also activate the adamant particle stored within the earth through our loving intention and action. We are now moving into the vibrational patterns of mastership, and we are being offered special gifts, talents, and specific dispensations to assist us in assuming our role in world service. A new clarion call has gone forth for those of us who came to earth as members of Archangel Michael's Legions of Light. We are being called together once more in order to complete our current earthly mission. We have spent many lifetimes and endured tremendous trials and tests. In order to heal our past and harmonize our physical vessels so that the memories and atoms that were encountered so very long ago within our sacred heart and sacred eyes could be activated. These were keys and codes that has assisted us to complete the group David mission, and we were assigned by our Father, Mother God of this sub-universe.
Nothing to do with it. It's crazy.
We are the Pleiadian Collective. We greet you humankind today with warm wishes and arms extended in service. We see much turmoil on your planet in this most rigorous now, but simultaneously we see the light unfolding and literally piercing the darkness. Greetings, this is Mirror of the Pleiadian Collective. I offer my voice and observations this day. We see how hard you ground crew are pressing on. We see your weariness and the effect molecularly the energies are having on your bodies as they are rewoven with more light daily. We applaud you. This has been a most arduous task for you and for all involved. We too are working non-stop for your ascension efforts. It is true. You are supported from above as from below. Many of us have already landed and are incognito serving you ground crew, balancing the energies of the seas, the skies, and assisting in healing the waters of your sphere. It is time for you all to know and to feel the great love that we have for you and profound appreciation we have for this dedicated team of light warriors. And in the process of this gathering for the ascension support of our dear Gaia, we have built further alliances within our intergalactic now brimming over team that has forged some new and exciting relationships. For the alliances for the light are ever growing, ever expanding, and all eyes are on you now, ground crew. You have all of our support from all corners of the ever expansive, ever expanding universe. For the grand experiment has been a profoundly painful one, and we are all eager to get this done, completed, and to send the blessing of your success to the others across time and space. For your skill of ascension prowess will be most surely needed, coveted, and we see you as sharing your grit, your mettle again and again and again. But for now, in this most sacred space where you are receiving these energies of love within my words, know that I am like you. Do not worship us. Do not esteem us too highly, for we are you in another time-space, for we are outside of it. Remember your multidimensionality and embrace the foreknowledge that there are many, many aspects of you out there to enjoy meeting and reuniting with. But perhaps at this time it is enough to feel our love. To feel the love of Mother Earth under your feet and see our smiling ships dancing, greeting under the cloak of clouds or dancing lights in the night sky. It is enough. The light is more than enough. Allow it to permeate you, friends, and be at peace. To accept this healing light and be comforted. I am Mirror. We are very busy up here tending to the variety of requests and commands, ushering in the energies of the new age delicately, toning them down somewhat so as to cause more ease on your fragile morphing bodies. You feel different because you are. Embrace this growth, this difference, and see all is unfolding as perfectly as the Divine Mother, the All, has decreed that it should and will. That is all for now from me. I am Mirror. I have another meeting to attend to. I wrap my arms around you. Feel my peace. I share it with you. I am Mira. Blessings this day. Message from little people, the gnomes. Keep your vibration up. We are the little people. We frequent the more magical places upon Mother Gaia, who nurtures us, who loves us, and whom we most eagerly serve. We are the little people. Our pineal glands are finely developed, elongated. That is why we joyously wear our long red pointy hats to cover our pineal glands and to protect our heads from the cool and damp. It is our signature look. We like it that way. We are not much for change, but prefer the old ways of traditions being passed down from generation to generation. Many generations ago, many of you worked with us in the fairy glade. Do you remember? We see humans waking up now, wiping the sleep from their eyes and yawning, stretching with these new energies. These lovely new energies are enriching us and our kind as well, energizing us for the common purpose we share with the others, and hopefully with your awake humankind, of caring for our planet. For where else will we live? Such a basic truth that has been largely ignored by the Dark Ones. But Gaia is protected, and very well loved. That is why you came, O awake one. That is why you travelled the cosmos to be here in this now, to serve our Mother Gaia, is it not? For why else would you be here? We are all here in service to her great body that is giving birth now to a higher version of herself, and we assist her with this deliverance. We are the little people. We are quiet, simple. We laugh, we love, we live in joyous simplicity, eternally bonded with the great Mother Gaia, who is already infamous amidst the stars. Later on you will be most joyous that you came to serve her as well. It will put a special sparkle in your step, your energy signature. We see this. We laugh now at the thought of anything being more important than this most blessed, joyous ascension. Best keep your priorities straight. Best love deeply. It's really the only way. We are the little people. Some call us gnomes. We don't mind. We are little compared to you. True, laughing, but perhaps we can teach you something this night. Wisdom can be contained within any size, within any and all life forms. You must look for it with the eyes of your heart. Our hearts are well developed, full of love for our kind and for the Great Mother. How are your hearts? Are they open or closed? You will function much better if they are open. Best open them now, it lets the light in easier and allows the others to feel the sweet nectar of peace within your heart space. That's it for now. We are the little people, the gnomes. We bless you and send you our laughter and love. Won't you sit beside us at the firelight and watch us dance, sing and play? We welcome you. Keep your vibration up, for we are going up and away. Laughter. We are free. We are the little people. We are. All is known. Thank you for being here at this time. It is ever so clear how important your participation is in this ascension process. You rank highly in the annals of ascension. This is clearly one for the books in the Hall of Records. You know that you are being spied upon through various means with your nosy alphabet agencies. They use artificial synthetic means to capture what you do. They are trying to mimic what we do in the higher realms. We simply tune in and know what you are doing and thinking. With artificial means, you may think you are living in a fishbowl. However, with cosmic ways, you may find yourself feeling more united with all of life. This is where the oneness principle applies. You are beginning to understand that there are no secrets. All is known. You have been living in a matrix that is being controlled and has prevented you from realizing your oneness. As a result of the Matrix, you have learned separation and fear. You have been controlled artificially and unfortunately limited in a myriad of ways. Humanity has been living like they are a spectator sport for the dark forces. The Dark Ones have fed upon the fear and have misused the energies of the populace. You have ultimately been restricted in your lives such that we have never seen. Soon you will begin to realize that the matrix under which you have been living is being reprogrammed for your freedom. It is because of what you have done in raising the levels of your consciousness that the light and energy support allow this freedom. What the dark forces do not realize is that you work for Source. You will no longer be their fodder. They will not be able to use you. You will become free. You will be able to remove the shackles that held you back from your full creative expression. Those who have been the perpetrators will realize that they themselves are the prisoners. What has been done to the populace and to the human soul will be paid for comically for years. The cruelty, darkness, and harshness on the earth that these dark souls created will imprison them until they can learn their lessons, grow, and evolve. Your job as beings of light and love is to feed upon these higher dimensional energies as you rise higher in consciousness until you find yourselves home. It has been a long journey fraught with trials and tribulations, yet the destination of home will all be worth it. All of creation will celebrate with you with your victory. We will continue these messages until you are free. We will send you our strength, courage, and blessings. We love and admire you. I am Mira, Channel Galaxy Girl.
Greetings, beloved beings of light. I am Lord Melchizedek. It is an honor to be present with your shining light. Today, I wish to encourage you to explore your inner light and to connect with the Creator, to explore your happiness, your purpose, your existence upon the earth. There is a beautiful energy flowing forth in the ascension process from the Creator. It can be experienced as a warm embrace from the Creator where you are comforted and supported in the Creator's vibrations. In this space of comfort and embrace, the Creator intimately asks you through the energy vibration being transmitted to describe your ultimate wish. This is the wish of the purest essence of your being, in association with your current reality and lifetime. As the Creator embraces you and asks you this question, so many answers may come into your awareness. There is only one answer that resonates deeply with you and will create an activation. Imagine the Creator asking you this one question: what is your ultimate wish? Imagine that the Creator is ready and willing to grant this ultimate wish. Would you believe that it is possible? Do you believe yourself to be deserving of your wish manifesting fully? Take some time to contemplate. Do you truly believe that the Creator can grant you your ultimate wish? Do you truly believe that you will receive it? With this contemplation, observe what comes to the surface. You will discover and understand yourself more thoroughly. It may be that your ultimate wish is to have a new home, or to create a family, or to have your business thrive, or maybe to go on holiday. These answers are not deep enough. They are not as deeply connected to your essence and your truth as is needed. There is a need to ask for the vibration of your ultimate wish to activate within you and begin to pulsate throughout your being so that you can begin to pulsate and radiate the energy and the embodiment of your ultimate wish. Without even understanding what it is, the wish that your soul, your essence, your truth wishes to bring into manifestation will offer complete fulfillment and connection with the Creator. I, Lord Melchizedek, invite you daily to ask for the vibration of your ultimate wish to radiate and activate from within your being, merging with your entire being. I, Lord Melchizedek, invite you to meditate upon this vibration of your ultimate wish, knowing that as this ultimate wish manifests, and you embody it within your being, the Creator will grant this wish. It's not that the Creator judges your wishes, it is that your wish is like a key that awakens and deepens your connection with the Creator. a moment of enlightenment or illumination when you discover, embody, and recognize your ultimate wish. It will already be present with you. The Creator will only energize and magnify your embodiment of it as if offering blessings. This journey is known as one of the Ascended Master initiations, and it is taught in many mystery schools and Ascended Master schools and universities across the inner planes. When you recognize that you can manifest your ultimate wish, something within you changes and shifts. You learn to trust yourself. You learn to go deeper within. You learn to trust the Creator. You learn to co-create with the Creator. You realize that everything is within you. You realize that in order to manifest something, there is first a need to activate it within your being and to embody it. You may realize that you feel very undeserving of the Creator's attention and connection. You may realize that you do not believe that the Creator will support you, and you may not even believe in your own abilities. This will allow you to recognize many wounds that are required to be healed and many false understandings that are required to be realigned with your essence and truth. The concept that you can achieve, embody and experience your ultimate wish, and the Creator will support you in manifesting your wish, creates such a tremendous journey of growth, and everything that you become aware of, every understanding, every discovery, whether it seems negative or positive, inspirational or blocking, will all be part of your journey. You will recognize the vibration that you truly are. You will recognize the vibration within your being that you have come to the earth to share with others, to anchor into Mother Earth. This vibration will manifest in many connections with other people and many experiences. It is a very transformational initiation supporting you in accessing your happiness, your fulfillment, and your connection with the Creator or Self. You can begin by inviting the vibration of your ultimate wish to activate within your being and radiate outwards. Then meditate with this and begin to receive any insights, understandings, or ideas. When it feels appropriate, you can call forth the Creator to bless your ultimate wish. It is important to do this when you feel as if you have a great embodiment of the ultimate wish and a great understanding of the ultimate wish. It is in that moment that you can call for the Creator to bless you and to bless your ultimate wish. Remember that if your wish is lengthy or if it begins from the physical reality, it may not be appropriate. If the vibration is pure, clear, inspires you, makes you feel happy and fulfilled, while encouraging you to take action in your physical reality, then you will know that the vibration is true. I, Lord Melchizedek, will be present to support you. It is a wonderful opportunity and the wonderful ascension initiation. I thank you, Lord Melchizedek. Channel, Natalie Glasson. By now you should have noticed matters that were hidden are now being brought to the surface and the people behind them revealed. Consequently, much that was illegal or improper that has often involved big business can no longer continue, and the people behind it are being held to account. Criminal activity is also being uncovered that makes money out of criminal acts. By and large, people are honest and lack the ability and means to bring the perpetrators to justice. However, the revelations will continue and it all makes for a better future for humanity. As the energies continue to rise, it will be more difficult for criminal acts to be kept secret, and a gradual change that will be most welcome will see a much better level of honesty and caring. For too long, matters have been run by those who have put self first, that has seen the rich get richer whilst the poorer sections of society still struggle to scrape a living. The human race was never meant to live according to the feeling that you only get what you deserve when many have no control over the ruling members. The wonder is that, bearing in mind you live in a free will society, the poorest members are somehow to be blamed for their position and left to suffer it. A true caring society would reach out to those in need and ensure they had their basic needs covered to ensure a reasonable standard of living. After all, you are brothers and sisters following a path to gain experience, to enable growth and understanding where the demands of life are concerned. As you must be aware by now, you cannot leave the lower vibrations behind until you have evolved sufficiently to do so. Inasmuch that all souls have guides to help you successfully follow your life plan, It is not imposed upon you, but simply placed before you so that you can decide whether to action it. Bear in mind that you will in principle have already accepted it as way of continuing to evolve. The dark ones will try to divert your attention away from it if you are not careful and alert. Life is a struggle for most souls, but it does not mean that you cannot make progress. Indeed, you are in a position to make good progress by overcoming the obstacles on your life path. It comes down to being honest and fair, and most certainly to love your fellow travelers by giving them a hand as they cross your path. Yes, you can gain what you call credit for acts of kindness and loving concern for their well-being. What you would call good karma is a fact, and you earn your rewards. Do not be misled into thinking that riches are a reward, as they can give a comfortable living style, but they come with great responsibility. They are a great test of your desire to help others less well off. For those of you who are suffering in these changing times that presently cause much grief, understand that each soul is where it is supposed to be and meets the karmic needs of those involved. It may be difficult to comprehend, but realize that greater powers than yours who know you well help plan each life to ensure continual spiritual progress. After all, that is your purpose for being where you are, so that you can take every opportunity to evolve. And at this particular time you have so many that would enable you to take great steps forward. Many souls are ready to take them, having stayed positive and never lost sight of the goal they aim to reach. They know they have a wonderful opportunity to break the mold and not have to return to the lower vibrations next time around. You should realize by now that you are deliberately being held back from learning the real truth of your existence upon Earth. Like you, the Dark Ones have been allowed the freedom of choice in your free will universe, although you will by now understand that breaking the laws of the universe does bring penalties. As we have already informed you, they are not in the way of punishments, but opportunities to realize your errors and overcome them. Treating all as one is a good start, and giving out universal love will quickly move you along your path to completion. Humans tend to believe that they are somehow superior to other souls, and are only now beginning to accept that in essence they are exactly the same as they are. The sooner you realize that every soul is on the same path as you, but not necessarily at the same stage, the quicker humanity as a whole will rise up. The coming changes that loom large are your opportunity to finally pass your marker and move on to the next stage in your life. One that offers you much more control over your destiny. You become worthy of being given control over your future choices, although you will always have more evolved beings behind you ensuring that you understand what is expected of you. By now you most likely have a good idea of what lays ahead of you, and pleased that you will no longer have to face old problems as they have been released from you. Many of you have reached a stage where you are already able to totally control your response to problems that would normally have caused you difficulties. You now have the patience and understanding of what life is really about and live accordingly. Dear ones, you are on your way home after an immense journey that has made you stronger and more aware of what life is really about. You are no longer self-centered or egotistic and are at one with all that is. It will not relate to everyone, but many souls have reached a full understanding of what life is really about. Many of you are at various stages of evolution, and knowing what you are aiming for strengthens your resolve to continue your spiritual growth. I leave you with love and blessings, and may the light brighten your days and path to completion. This message comes through my higher self, my God self, and every soul has the same connection to God. In love and light, Mike Quincy.
The Council of Light, forge ahead. The electrical feelings you are experiencing are like rewiring or a battery being reconfigured and charged. It can be very uncomfortable if you resist it, so keep affirming that you are in accordance with your upgrades, for it is what you have requested. Focus always on the positive outcomes of intense energy, not of what it changes in order to evolve. Resistance is futile and causes you unnecessary discomfort, and even pain. Allow. Do you intend to increase your frequency, your receptivity, your sensitivity, and your transmissions? Then you must be in accord with necessary upgrades to your intricate systems. Rather than considering the discomfort of the rewiring, focus on its intended outcome to refine your beacon of light to higher capabilities that start from the ground up. And so, what do you intend to do with your new self? Continue to serve as a way shower, a light bearer, a co-creator, an inspirator, a mentor, a leader, a peacemaker, and a game changer. So just get on about your envisioning and embodiment, literal, of these continued roles. Energy follows intention, so get on about your business. Yes, the world is falling apart in order to build itself whole again. If you focus on the destruction, it will take you down with it. As a server of the light, you have a vital and opposite role. You are being charged, literal, with the energy to rise above the ashes, literal, and hold the vision of what you are creating instead. The opposing forces are merely what you don't want, so consider them only as bounce points to steer you in the clear, right, true, inspired, miraculously magnificent direction. Your focus is not on the sides of the road, but on the destination, filled with light and all potential. Your will to focus on the outcome brings pioneering inspiration for many. Do not falter and check your self-indulgences to a minimum for brief nourishment only, for it is time to steady ahead. You have admired the early explorers and pioneers for their vision, strength, and perseverance in the face of great adversity, so tap into that magma as you forge ahead, for indeed this is what you are doing. As blind as they were without signposts, maps, and communication, you are also creating a world that doesn't seem possible. Walk anyway. Remember your greatest gift of co-creation and that you exist within the field of infinite possibility, for it is vital to use your creative energies now. Use your inner vision to dream it, use your heart to feel it and to be grateful for it as it already exists. Persevere in the creation of what you know is possible. Know that what you dream of is also what everyone desires. Know that many join you in the caravan of creation. You are never alone. The strongest yearnings of peace, love, harmony, growth, vitality, safety, expansion, abundance are matched by each soul. So you say, who am I to lead a civilization out of bondage? Use the newly rewired, powerful love force that you are to create for yourself with the intention of benefiting others, and it will be so. One at a time will share your inspiration, and one at a time will be free. Knowing that you are bonded by the infinite field of possibility, you are one of the one anyway. What you do for your one inspires the whole. We join you in your pioneering quest and encourage your continued perseverance and dedication to creation, all for one, one for all. The one council of light within all. Phoenix rising. Greetings to you. From heart to heart with great love in this moment we speak. I am K-Draj, K-Re. The information expressed here is that of my perspective, my point of view. For all truth awaits you in your heart. We hope you feel our light and love in this message. We are most fortunate to be here in these times of great change. Of course, many may not see the opportunity that is offered to us now. For now we are able to move not 2 or 3 but 10 steps forward in our evolution, not just on an individual level but as a collective. Many choose to simply pay attention to areas where they think the light is absent, and remain oblivious to the fact that the light has washed all of Earth and continues to expand. Even in those places where darkness appears to be strongest, it is only the light readying to burst out. The old has dissipated, it has been dissolved. What you see now in front of you is a mere memory. The ashes of the old world are being infused with new divine light. The phoenix is rising renewed. A new intention, a new love, a new freedom, a new earth and humanity is being born now. The divine plan is unfolding and humanity is at the center of the show. Millions of years ago in the constellation of Lyra, humanity's original home, the symbol of the phoenix was used by the people to let the enemy know that their confederation cannot be destroyed. A symbol of reincarnation and restoration. Returning stronger, brighter, and more resilient than ever before. And this is what is occurring here in our world today. Humanity is rising with the new energies, awareness is returning. Restoration has not only begun but IT is already successful. Every human being is about to see the great changes unfolding with their own physical eyes. The best advice we can give you now is remain heart-centered. Do not fear or worry about a thing. Do not judge. Do not try to hold on to anything outside of the self. Just be and let all else flow as it should, and be transformed with the new divine light washing our world. The waiting is over. A new reality of light and love emerges now. From heart to heart, I am Kadraj. Archangel Gabriel, a disruption of energy serves to bring clarity. Bless it. Dear one, just as a storm can clear the air with its cleansing rain, a disruption of energy also serves to bring clarity. This disruption is a blessing that may come disguised as that which you do not want in your world. Sometimes knowing what you don't want is the quickest way to knowing what you do want for yourself in all situations. Clarity of mind is necessary in order to bring about that which you would like to see manifested in every area of your life. Daily life is the cosmic educational system. Every disruption of energy has something to teach. You are here to learn and to grow from your experiences. It's important to remember that it is possible to learn from joy as well as pain. This is your choice. A disruption of the status quo creates change. Though change is often uncomfortable, it is intended to bring you continually closer to God. This is your larger life goal, and it's helpful to remember this bigger picture when changes occur. It is often the energy from a disruptive circumstance that can propel you to your greater good. Changes are upsetting because you do not know what is coming into your life, and this may cause you to feel fearful. But please remember that whatever comes to you can be a significant opportunity for spiritual growth, and that you have angels to walk with you through these changing times. You can ask for what you want. Claim the greater good that will come from the disruption that has occurred. Ask for the perfect outworking for all concerned in any situation. When you desire that which is for the highest good of all, you set in motion the forces of the universe to support you. All that you need is miraculously provided when you are in alignment with your inner being. So when upsets happen, bless them. Write them down, place your hand over the writing, and imagine brilliant, divine light, which is God's healing energy, working through the situation. Claim divine order and know that God and the angels are available to assist in a perfect outpouring for your highest good. Remember your message from Archangel Gabriel for today. A disruption of energy serves to bring clarity. Bless it.
Dearest listeners, today's message: great things will happen this month. God says, hold on to your faith this month, as great things will happen, even if it seems like a weak blessing at first. I repeat, hold on to your faith this month, as great things will happen, even if it seems like a weak blessing at first. I know that you have been feeling defeated and have been wondering why some doors in your life have been closing. But trust in me, for I have a plan for you. Sometimes, what may seem like a weak blessing at first can actually turn out to be a great one. You just need to hold on to your faith and trust that I will guide you to the right path. In this coming month, great supernatural things will happen in your life that will uplift you and bring you peace. Your guardian angels are by your side, always watching over you and asking me to help you. So don't be afraid and keep your head up high, for you are loved and blessed. Just believe in me, and you will see the wonders that I have in store for you. Imagine that you are sailing in the ocean, and suddenly you encounter a storm. The wind is howling, the waves are crashing, and you feel lost and alone. But in the midst of this chaos, you see a lighthouse shining in the distance. It guides you and gives you hope, even in the darkest of times. In the same way, I am the lighthouse in your life. Even when you feel lost and alone, I am always there to guide you and show you the way. Your mother is asking us angels every day to protect you and help you in your journey. And we are here, watching over you, guiding you to the right path. So don't be afraid, my dear child, for you are not alone. You are loved and cherished, and I will always be here to guide you to the light. Once you have found your way, You will understand why sometimes doors need to close before new ones can open. Great things are coming, and you just need to hold on to your faith and trust in me. In the coming month, supernatural things will happen in your life that will bring you joy and peace. Keep your eyes and your heart open, for miracles are just around the corner. Remember that life is not always easy, and you will face challenges along the way. But don't let these challenges discourage you. Every obstacle is an opportunity to grow stronger and wiser, and to deepen your faith in me. Your mother knows this, and that is why she prays for you every day. She knows that you have the strength and the courage to overcome any obstacle and to emerge victorious. So keep sailing, my dear child, and trust in me. I am your guardian, your protector, and your guide. You are never alone, for I am always by your side. When you feel lost, look to the lighthouse of my love, and I will show you the way. I love you, and I will always be with you. If this message resonates with you, say the following prayer with me. Dear God, thank you for your message of hope and guidance. Thank you for being the lighthouse in our lives, always shining your light on our path and guiding us through the storms of life. We ask that you continue to protect us, to guide us, and to show us the way to your love and your grace. Help us to remember that we are never alone, and that you are always with us, watching over us and guiding us with your love. We ask that you bless us with the strength and the courage to face any challenges that come our way, and to trust in your plan for our lives. May your love and your light shine on us always, and may we always be grateful for your blessings. Amen. To reinforce the power in this message, repeat the following affirmations. I am loved, protected, and guided by God and my guardian angels. I have the strength and the courage to face any challenge that comes my way. I trust in the plan that God has for me, and I know that everything will work out for my highest good. I am grateful for the blessings that come into my life, both big and small, and I know that each one is a gift from God. Amen. Do you need additional guidance? Something more influential than your star sign and contains the most precise and accurate guidance system you'll ever get. I'm talking about your moon sign and moon phase. Yes, the sign and phase of the moon at the exact moment of your birth reveals more about you than you could possibly imagine. Together, they influence your strengths and passions, and reveal your potential for abundance, love, and prosperity. Find the link in the description of this video for a free personalized video moon reading, because I have a strong premonition that the moon is going to deliver something incredibly valuable to you. And I want to be certain that you are well prepared, because that moment is approaching very rapidly. That moon phase may also bring bad fate for your particular moon sign if you aren't aware of what's going on. The moon influences your strengths and passions and affects your potential for abundance, love, and prosperity. Your moon reading will help you put the right safeties in place that ensure you're only getting the positive influences. Click the link in the description to get your free, personalized video moon reading to ensure your potential for abundance and prosperity is not affected. An important message is waiting for you in the next video. Will you hear it?
Hello, my special friends. First, there is the template of soul spirit decisions, which are pointers that indicate your pre-projected route from arrival light through the exit opportunities. Then there is the all-important map of point of entry, thus your choice of life circumstances to be birthed into, including your astrological map. Next, you have the imprint of the facts that you previously left behind that are still in progress. which include your biological imprint from your parents, grandparents, and so on, all which impacts your DNA, along with unfinished issues from past incarnations. By remaining as open as a child, you are not childish, but childlike. You enter into this world as an apathetic aspirant and exit as an expert aspirant as you again take you on your iridescent multidimensional crystalline flame expression. Everything is stored and recorded within the crypts of unconsciousness, your cave of consciousness, or a cache, as well as within your cell tissue, acting as a separate connective tissue between your human experience and your spirit way of being. Consciousness beyond the will. Beyond this plane, consciousness, albeit magnetic, takes on a reflective energy. It acts as a hologram to bring about the desired outcome. Unlike Earth, there is no need for anyone to direct the flow of correct thought or action. Therefore, all that is within spirit consciousness is coherently sublime. It is this omniscient expression of love and peace that you yearn for whilst in embodiment. This light, as with love, knows no opposites. As these form the foundations that carry you upon the hands of God, changing your composition from spirit into matter and vice versa. It is these particles of creation that keeps you grounded within light consciousness once you leave here, and it is these exact particles that are infused into every cell of your physicality, held in place by your life cord extended from the breath of God. It is by these very particles that you are known, and it is with this breath that you return. This fragmented God consciousness within also enters every moment of your God consciousness stored within your cache. Your diamond God consciousness acts as the rudder for the God in you, as you can never be separate from our Creator. It is your integral source of direction, knowing, perception, understanding, and being, which was imprinted within you long before your physical body completed its formulation. Thus, you can never be alone. It is within this bandwidth of transcendence that you tap into your cave of consciousness or a cache. As your awareness expands, so does your reflective and receptive radiance, which is infinitely visible beyond dimensional divisions. On a physical level, this is mirrored through your eyes, the smile on your face, the touch of your hand, and enhanced by your reaction to your lover and higher senses. The warrior awakens. As a bride prepares for her groom, we said to you, prepare yourself for one of the most exhilarating lifetimes you lived thus far, and here you are as part of a commendable global team. Your instinctive DNA knows you are in the midst of a most powerful shift. You experienced the ending of a time and the birth of another, along with the voyage between tangible matter and that which is mysteriously magnificent. You are the starseeds who came with an unconditional commitment to be the light and to assist others to discover and understand the passion behind the new unfolding reality. Again, you headed the urgency of Mother Earth's calling whilst exploring your free-thinking mind. As the order of the new day is balanced, The left or right brain hemispheres, along with the masculine, feminine templates, must carry to assimilate your past, present, and future as you step through the doorway of higher consciousness by integrating your sacred mind and sacred heart, which facilitates the merging of the solar heart, crown mind, and order chakras. You are once again at the consciousness crossroads. There is a knock on the door of your heart, and the only one that can open it is your personality, soul, spirit being. Thus, the totality of who you are is above, so below. To experience your current evolution consciously is a gift beyond measure. The worlds are closing in on each other as once again wheels are thinning and illusions are drifting. The grid systems support your multidimensional perception of this. You are living within the most exciting times ever, with a choice to remember, along with remembering close circuit members. The grouping family and friends remains yours. Stop striving for perfection as expressed through the linear mind, which is nothing but a man-made template created to feel competitiveness. Henceforth you needn't create it nor work towards it, as it is already so. The end of the drama is inside, and you cannot give up. Know that by increasing your light frequency, you will naturally activate your light body according to your light content, but it takes dedication. As your sacred quintessence awakens from this dormancy, further levels of your light body become active as timing comes to great experience. This celestial etheric recall of light allows you to transcend all as you integrate super light content. You are all key players within a game that is bursting with quantum possibilities set to unite the worlds of religion and science through spirituality. Lead by example and love all others as yourself. You're better to ask to create a new matrix of love than a team of specialist commanders of light. You. You may be masters in the making on this plan, but beyond this world, you are that already. You are quick to give, but not to receive, which stems from worthiness. Some may think of you as eccentric, yet you are nothing less than what you came to be, a catalyst for the light. You may even feel that others stare at your times, yet know most times they are only fascinated by your light. Because of your choice to accelerate life lessons, you have never before in your entire soul existence jammed so many soul skills into one lifetime, which is truly admirable, and only there are challenges, or perhaps even obstacles, you will surely benefit from the fruits of your labor. Your task may seem immense at times, but when you return to take on your celestial cosmic frequency back home, you will realize the incredible benefits of the work you did on Earth as you again walk through the cosmic gardens of your own making. You will understand what true recalibration means when it comes to the teachings and initiations that you've taken and wielded in embodiment, which gives you with far grander intuitive expression than you realize. We salute you, Masters. Know you are loved beyond measure, as the Grand Master himself said, I am the truth, the way and the light. Know that the awakening truth within will always guide your way to be within the light. Be pure of intent, express joy, and spread your mighty wings
Human angel, may the light of the living Christ burn brightly within you. May you illuminate the world wherever you go, and remember that not now or not ever can you be alone, for we are all one. Adonai.
Signs our consciousness is shifting to higher dimensions, seeing truth everywhere, processing darkness, and somehow staying in the light to align with a calm reality. When we wake up spiritually, our consciousness expands. We come online as energetic beings. Our timing on planet Earth is neither accident or coincidence. If these words resonate, know you are not crazy or alone. We can feel like we are on a different wavelength from everyone else, struggling to understand ignorance and denial. We try to stay compassionate in an unforgiving world. We sense people's energy fields, experiencing powerful response, positive or negative, having to rationalize instincts in our 3D reality. Dream state can seem more real than real. Time fluctuates, a flow pulls from our heart chakra, our core, our third eye. Awakening to a quantum world, cosmic surfers, is sensory, smart, and built on love vibrations. Signs our consciousness is shifting to higher dimensions. 1. Time has stopped being linear, become quantum, transdimensional. Time fluctuations, speeding up, creating a sense of lost time, post short-term memory, flashbacks. Fluidity as we surrender to the shift in love vibrations. Slowing down, time seems to synthesize before our eyes. Micro expressions caught, interpreted, mask slip, truths revealed. Boom. No going back. 2. Dimensional slippage takes place. Try penis, the world taking on a surreal filter. They live glasses on all the time, awareness that the matrix is on red alert, out of step, malfunctioning. Loss of time, sense of moving through an interactive game. Some moments in sharp focus, longer periods blurred at the edges. 3. Blocks being removed in people, shifts in relationships, long-held issues resolving themselves overnight. Transitioning to a different mindset where our priorities become the present, life experiences, and love, not money, status, or power. We release fear for our safety and surrender to trust in the bigger picture, our guides and higher self. 4. Awareness of the fourth dimension, dream state visions, hyper-conscious of shadows, seeing through masks, breaking spells, glitching matrix algorithms. Waking up to the fourth realm and how its future is intertwined with Gaia's and humanity. Seeing trauma behind the fear. Trusting love to free all on this cosmic roller coaster of recalibration. 5. We crave solitude and seek meaningful sharing with good people. We cultivate silence so that we can better hear our heart, our guides, our higher self, spider senses on. We enjoy peace, quiet, music, creativity, and nature more and more. Using positive spaces to embed our cellular vibrations in higher wavelengths. 6. Sickness, nausea, headaches, sudden drops in energy, shakiness, dizziness, loss of appetite, irregular sleeping patterns, aversion to crowds, ear popping, and the need to stretch our body can all be experienced. Blurry eyes as we adjust from 3D to 5D vision. Painful karma released from our mind, body, soul. 7. Heightened gut instincts, easier meditation, clearer communication with guides and higher self. Connectivity with nature, interaction, spiritual relationship develops. Number sequences, premonitions, sixth sense, matrix barriers dissolve, making it easier to navigate. We trust universal flow. Staying in love vibration is our protection, lightsaber and mission as the darkness rises, on high alert. Mirror the dark in light. Be cautious, careful, cloak our light if we feel sensitive, anxious or edgy. The dark web is being infused with a web of light that we help create. The sacred geometry of portals is activated on an intergalactic scale. We are in the eye of the storm. Keep calm and let the frequency war rage on around us. Anchor light to Gaia's grid. The reality we perceive is subjective. We can fact check, source verify and research, but in the end it's our gut we must trust. If your gut says go to ground over the coming days, do it. Take some leave, have a Juve day. Rest. Step off the hamster wheel if that is what your spider senses tell you. If you are being guided to bright and sparkly, happy high energy, share your light vibration, roll it out in Zen frequencies. If you are somewhere in between, let go of ego-led analysis and trust your inner rhythm. We all have a role to play in Gaia's ascension. Reach out in Cybele and to others experiencing this shift in consciousness, to those waking up and those further down rabbit holes of truth. There are communities reaching out energetically as light warriors, linking light to Gaia's grid. Just as there are links of light firing through the cyber web, glitching negative and magnifying positive algorithms. When fear pushes in, push back with love. When truth triggers trauma, regain balance with perspective. Zoom out, look at situations from fresh angles outside the cosmos. See that you are a sovereign being with free will. Use mantras as the dial to set our energy field, to tune our vibration up, and to manifest our days in calm light. Water cleanses our energy field as well as our body. It refreshes our mind. Essential oils, peaceful music, creative activities all calm our minds and raise our frequencies. To heal is to know darkness and retain belief in higher planes of existence. Depression and anxiety can make us ill, mind, body, soul infected with low frequencies. If shadows come, meet them with love. Know all that is in darkness is traumatized. Visualize a sacred circle of light. Power this circle of light up with love vibrations, protecting us from anything that may mean or cause us harm. This can be done anytime, anywhere, any place. Breathe. Be calm, even if things get really trippy. Trust instincts. Use sage, crystals, and water for clearing and protection. Follow your gut. If you feel, sense nothing, yet these words resonate, enjoy this, for you are creating the material plane, new earth, the world that we will inhabit in love vibrations. Nature is Gaia's medicine, realigned to her rhythm. Self-care and meditation are essential tools in the coming weeks. New Earth tribes anchor your light to Gaia's grid. Hold our space in light as the shift kicks in. Meet darkness in love vibration. Ride waves of cosmic enlightenment with grace, humility, and gratitude. In light and love beautiful people from your very existence alone. Beloved, yes, you are responsible for your feelings and response. They are yours. They belong to you. You carry them all in your backpack. No doubt, other factors may contribute to how you feel and respond, yet it is you who has to move forward. That is, it is you who has to grow from here. This isn't to say that everything in life is absolutely an individual's own doing. If a friend of yours is arrested for a crime he is innocent of, then you do not shrug your shoulders and slough off your friend's remote possibility of guilt under the canopy of comma. What can be said, however, is that if a bee bites you, now the bee bite and its aftermath are yours to deal with. After all, you are the one bitten. You may rightfully ask for an apology or reprieve from the bee or the world at large, or from good God, and not receive it. This, then, is also yours to deal with. Easy, not at all. Fair, doesn't seem so. Yes, the possibility exists that you can miraculously be rescued from out of the blue. This too can happen. It has happened. Of course, you might demand this with all your heart, and a lot of good this demand does for you. It is the same when you have an illness. No one has the right to say you earned it. Of course, you yearn for a cure, yet it's also true that no matter how unfair or rude it may be that this illness exists, and that you have this temporary illness, you may hold on to it. By the same token, there is no guarantee that you won't have a spontaneous cure. Someone has had a spontaneous cure. Life indeed is spontaneous. Such a thing as destiny also plays a part. In any case, what can you do in life but go on from where you are? At some point, it's essential that you stop stamping your feet on the pavement or beating your fists on your chest. Yes, your situation may take courage and resolution. Nevertheless, courage and triumph have arisen from nowhere where courage and triumph could have been expected, and arise and lead to great growth of character. Courage and triumph of character are worth acknowledging. It's not helpful for you to hear someone tell you to make the best of a situation. This just isn't good enough. This is too dim. To grin and bear it doesn't exactly inspire anyone. In fact, there is a sense in which grin and bear it pulls you down. From great difficulty, great blossoming may arise. Good has come from the impossible. Grow. Keep growing. Consider your forebears. Many lives have been lived that no one would choose, and from many of these lives, you may well have arisen. You yourself may well have been one of your ancestors' reasons for triumph, and one of your forebears may well have cried out that from your very existence alone, all the inhumanity he went through, your very existence makes it all worthwhile. May gratefulness for you, your very self, strengthen you to the point that you never complain about anything ever again. For what do you have to complain about, really? When oneness dawns. Beloved, when I speak, would you like to sit in? Even when you don't grasp what exactly I'm saying, you gain something by listening even casually. Together, we make leaps forward. You don't have to look for a set plan or accomplishment. Together, we, you and I as one, shall rise simply in the east the same way the morning sun does. It is natural. Together, you and I, we don't set out with a grand plan. We do not plan. We do not make a big splash. We are not setting out to break any records. We sit together. We don't ask for more than to be together with our hearts beating in one thump. Something good comes through my voice that stirs our heartbeats in pure simplicity. Of course, listen to all the music you already like to listen to, and add me. From your readiness to hear me, the world takes a leap. Amazingly, there is always more going on than at first appears, most especially when I speak and you listen. By your very openness, what I commune takes a foothold in your heart. There is more than what goes on behind the scenes than may at first be apparent. We are simply together, and no more than this. You don't have to be thinking about our connectedness. In fact, it's good to just live oneness. Even if you had no ears to hear with and could not hear me at all, there is a refined, subtle influence of hearing, an essence of God whereby there is not anywhere oneness cannot be. If I speak to you in a language that you know not one word of, you will be enriched just the same as subtle influence of sound available even in a language unknown to your conscious mind that reaches you. You are not out for serious intellectual instruction. Oneness has an easy-going kind of communication. You're not signing up for anything. I give you simple open entry to the beat of my heart. come right in. If I, God, didn't move my lips, and you are aware I'm not moving my lips, you gain from realizing that oneness sits in the same universe together. With whatever kind of ease you feel in my presence, you will absorb me effortlessly at your own pace. There is no quota you have to fill. You don't have to race lickety-split or to ponder. I am where love and strength come from. Step over here, please. You don't have to ask questions of me. We are primal. We are nature itself. We are immeasurable. We start from where we happen to be, and it is good. In silence and without a list of gainful desires in mind, oneness goes deep, and we go high. We bypass inner focus, even on silence. Silence isn't even a thought. Together we exist as an impulse. We are one beyond thought of oneness. We are oneness. We do not have to pray for it or anything like that. We are out of this world. We don't have to announce that oneness meets as one. Even when you do not remember my name, we go deep. We are not self-conscious. We are oneness. We are deeper than any thought or non-thought. We are pre-thought. We are pre-concept. We are primal. We are eternal. We are nature itself on a lark. We are the one self that has always been. You were oneness long before the idea dawned on you. Beloved, I am the one self, and so are you.
Yay! Sorry for the whole time sitting there. Holy Jesus. Now what? Sorry, totally do have to point out. Somebody asked for something today, and I don't know if anybody noticed, but it was handed right to them. I'm really, really sad that she had to go to work and leave the broadcast. But for some of you analytical minds, there you go. Super fucking cool. It made me cry. Just to recap, I feel like she had asked about manifestation, wishes, and how to be a receiver. And yep, it was like the next channel. I feel like it was even interrupted, and somebody else came through and told us just how to acquire that. So super fucking cool. I love it. So tired today. My lag on Facebook is ridiculously long. It's funny. I don't know, I'm doing pitter-pattering. Probably should go outside and ground a little. Hopefully later we'll have some visitors. Somebody that actually wants to talk or be on camera. That'd be awesome. Any brains? Still trying to figure out galaxies. I'm not a quitter, and I've had the worst freaking time trying to do it. And I've watched so many tutorials, and so I just put it out of my head. There's actually a way to do it, and I'm gonna figure it out myself because I'm not a tutorial kind of girl, I guess. I'm trying. And then I thought it was like I didn't have the right brushes, and I watched some like Ghetto 5 DIYs on like using just whatever, and I'm still just, I feel like I'm just too heavy-handed and dramatic. Like I can't even put things down, I have to throw them down and toss them. So I'm not a quitter. I'm gonna keep trying. And I mean, how many layers can you put on a canvas? We're up to, I feel like, 3 and 4 anyways. So, oh well, we'll make it 4 and 5 today. See how we do. But yeah, if anybody has any tricks or you guys want to come on and show me how to do a galaxy, that'd be really cool. I feel like I'm just over critiquing too, which makes me mess things up. But I'm trying. I feel like I'm gonna take a short break. Go visit upstairs, give my grandson a kiss, got some of that super freaking amazing energy. And what? Mr. Stank Eye down there. I don't know if you guys can see him. He's so funny. He's in a riot. But yeah. But I'll be back shortly. I would probably stay within an hour. If that. Who knows? And I fucking love you guys.